Y'all, it just keeps coming. We have got some good stuff to talk about today. But before we get into today's video, I do want to let you guys know that this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please remember to be kind to everybody everywhere in your everyday life, in your home, in the grocery store, and especially in the comment section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere. Good morning, my lovelies, my beauties, my friends. My name is Christina and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you will subscribe, stick around, take a chance and hearing some things that I have to say. And if you are a returning subscriber, y'all already know, y'all are my babies. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys got to get outside, do something fun. So in today's video, y'all, I cannot believe there is more stuff. It just keeps coming. It just keeps coming. But before we get into today's video, though, I did want to let y'all know that there has been a highly requested case that y'all been asking me to talk about, and I have been working on it, and then new developments just came out, but it is indeed coming. And for those of y'all that have been requesting and are following this situation, you probably know, but it is going to be coming soon. So before we get into these recordings of AH here, there has been so many comments, emails, tags of y'all telling me that Johnny Depp's friends have been turning on him. Ever since the documents have been released and they've been unsealed and we've been able to go through all of the evidence that went in the trial and also didn't make it in the trial and read the transcripts and all of that stuff. And there has been rumors going around online, and I've even seen articles saying that people like Robert Downey Jr. and Jennifer Aniston, Amanda Knox, Orlando Bloom, all these people that allegedly had liked Johnny Depp's post when he, won his trial, that they were all unliking it. Okay, so just a quick rundown if you guys have not been following that huge chatter that's been going around online. Johnny Depp, y'all remember, because we went over this after the trial, Johnny Depp released this statement right here talking about his winning. I'll read you a piece of it to remind y'all, okay? It says, 6 years ago, my life and the life of my children, the lives of those closest to me, and also the lives of the people who for many, many years have supported me, believed in me, were forever changed. All in the blink of an eye. False and very serious and criminal allegations were leveled at me via the media, which triggered an endless barrage of ugly content, although no charges were ever brought up against me. So you guys get it. The rest of the post, and then he talks about winning and how grateful he is, and it was a really good post. After he won the trial, a lot of people were going and liking it, myself included, and a lot of famous people that, it was just showing kind of their support for Johnny Depp. Amber Heard also released a statement via Instagram, and there were some people that liked hers, and there were some people that liked both of their posts. Well, when the documents were released, people were saying that Robert Downey Jr., Orlando Bloom, Amanda Knox, and all these people were unliking the post because after they looked at the documents, they realized that Johnny shouldn't have won, is what people seem to be insinuating. And when I tell y'all I have gotten so many emails about this, you need to speak on this, you need to speak on this. Well, I've gone through the documents, and from what I see, there is no big shebang from Amber. We've already talked about this. That makes Amber seem like her allegations are true. And we're going to go through some more video footage here in a minute. And oh my gosh. We've already discussed Johnny Depp's text messages that seem very ugly. There are some rumors going around that there are other text messages that I have not seen. Nevertheless. But let's talk about this post that they're saying everybody's unliking. So what I did was I went over to Johnny Depp's post, and as you guys can see, I have liked the post as well. I went to the search bar and I started typing in my name. When you type in my name right here, it doesn't show up that I've liked the post. Now, either one of two things is happening, okay? Either Instagram is messing with Johnny Depp's posts, or Instagram likes on this photo cannot handle the sheer amount of people that have liked it. I actually think it's the latter. I think that these Instagram likes just can't handle 19 million different names. Maybe it can, and maybe they're messing with him. But I say that to say I don't believe any of these people are not supporting Johnny Depp because the documents are released, okay? I think this is a huge rumor that people have made tons of videos off of, and I don't think it's true. All right, moving on to Amber Heard. And the most recent video that Incredibly Average has released of Amber Heard's deposition in the UK trial. Now, before we start going over these videos together, I just want to remind y'all that this deposition was taken in August of 2016. Allegedly, Amber Heard, the whole like poo in the bed and the birthday situation. Remember, the unhomed person got the phone, and the guy that had been working for him for like 30 years as a security guard had to go down into Skid Row and find the phone. You guys, we were laughing about it because the way he talked about it in the trial. If you guys don't know about that situation, you are truly missing out. It was one of the funniest parts of the trial, in my opinion, and you can go check out my playlist and it's over there. But that happened in April of 2016, okay? She gave this deposition in August of 2016, so just a matter of months. And I want y'all to see how condescending, in my opinion, and like the way that she's speaking, it just seems like she is acting, like she's innocent and unbothered and doesn't really need to be there. Versus the way she acted in the trial, talking about the same exact situation where she was traumatized. It's just so bizarre that after, you know, all these years later, she's acting one way in court, and then just months afterwards, she was completely unbothered. And for context of this part, Johnny Depp's attorney starts asking Amber Heard about her phone. We all remember that Johnny Depp accidentally handed over 10 years of his text messages, okay? Going and coming in and out, 10 years of text messages. And Amber handed over none. Well, in this, she's gonna say basically that Johnny Depp threw her phone over the balcony, that it was smashed, even though she never saw the phone. We'll get there. And then, you know, basically this is her building her story, why she couldn't hand over any of her text messages, which I don't think they should have ever used Johnny Depp's text messages if they couldn't get Amber's anyways. But just watch how she acts.
We're back on the record.
Thank you. So, Ms. Heard, we were just leaving off at when Johnny arrived, having sent him a text prior to his arrival, indicating, "Hey, baby, bring up something to drink and or a joint. I'm in if you are." When Mr. Depp arrived, did he in fact have a joint, to your knowledge?
First of all, just look how she acts. She's doing everything that she can other than listening to this lady talk. She's stirring her tea. She's looking like slowly, like, I don't care what anybody says, Amber gives me extremely vindictive and scary vibes.
Okay,
But I can't be 100% certain. I guess I shouldn't guess, huh?
Don't guess.
do you have any recollection as you sit here what happened to the joint, if he in fact had it?
No, nothing specific.
Did he
just these days he's, I don't know if I can remember a single time when he didn't have a joint in his hand when he walked in a room. I mean, it's very, I'm saying about 99% of the time.
But you have no specific memory that he had a joint with him when he arrived on April 21, 2016, is that correct?
Can't be 100% certain.
And did he have a bottle of wine in his arms or hands?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, you guys, she makes me want to scream. Can you imagine? Because she didn't care, because at this point, this was Johnny Depp suing the Sun. That was horrible for him. And she doesn't have a care in the world. She doesn't have a care in the world. But then when she gets on the stand to talk about her being sued, Oh, honey, it is, oh my gosh, she's got every issue in the world. Oh, it just makes me so aggravated. We haven't even got to the good part yet.
And prior to his arrival, the hey baby, we'll refer to it as the hey baby text, you say that you no longer have this text because your phone was destroyed, correct?
It was destroyed that night when he threw it out of the window and it smashed, and it was never recovered.
Okay. And you said you threw his phone out, but you immediately retrieved it. Is that true?
His phone was protected significantly. And after he threw mine out of the window, I threw his out of the window immediately after. And his was immediately recovered. It was recovered that night because
Okay.
I tracked it. We used Find My iPhone.
How quickly was it recovered, Miss Hurd?
Probably within a matter of hours, max. I'd say a matter of hours.
Okay. Isn't it true, Ms. Hurd, that someone in fact stole Mr. Depp's phone from where they found it?
I'm not sure how it wound up, where it wound up, but we did track my iPhone and we could see it move, and was eventually, I tracked it down to a liquor store and asked his security guards to go and get it from this liquor store, and from what I understand, they confronted someone that was at the liquor store with his card.
Okay. And as for your phone that you say was smashed,
Never recovered.
okay, how do you know it was smashed?
Because it was thrown out of a 14th floor window.
Okay, but you never saw it smashed, is that true?
That's true.
Okay. And after that fact, you couldn't recover any of the text messages on your phone, correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
Nothing that was localized to that device and had not been backed up.
Okay.
So let's back up here a second. So she says that he threw her phone out the window and her phone smashed, okay? And it was never recovered. Amber, in my opinion, she was already setting up her story of why she wasn't going to be able to hand over any of her text messages. She blames it on Johnny Depp, and he probably did throw her phone out the window, and she threw his phone out the window and all of his stuff, okay? It was very toxic, right? But she sets it up that he threw her phone out the window, it was smashed. And then she's asked, well, how do you know it was smashed? Well, because it was thrown out of a 14-story window. She doesn't know if it was smashed. You cannot tell me that that girl did not get her phone back some way, somehow, or something. Because when you are that famous and your phone is gone and in a stranger's hands, and you got all kind of pictures and text messages and all of that, it can literally ruin some of these people, right? That's why Johnny Depp's team was freaking out to get his phone back. You can't tell me that he threw her phone over that balcony. She never got it back, and it's no skin off of her back. She wasn't freaking out, panicking, calling the cops, trying to find her phone. She got her phone, in my opinion, but she used this as an excuse so she didn't have to hand over her text messages or her photos or any of that.
And that would be for any text messages from April 21 through what date that you were unable to recover?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's right.
Y'all, she scares me. She scares me. Did you see the way she said, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you? She's looking at her like, I'm eating you alive. I'm going to play that again for y'all.
Through what date that you were unable to recover?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's right. From April 21 prior to what date were you unable to recover text?
The date of the last successful backup.
And what was that?
I don't know.
Okay.
My computer, I back it up onto a computer. I sync my phone to my computer, but my computer had run out of space. And so for many months, I was unable to back up my phone.
Okay.
I had no device to which I could back it up.
In relation to these proceedings, Ms. Hurd, have you at any time made any attempt to determine what texts, in fact, sent or received prior to April 21 were recoverable?
I am not sure I understand what you are asking.
Have you made any efforts relating to these proceedings to determine prior to April 21, 2016, Which of your texts sent or received on that device are recoverable?
It's vague and ambiguous. She doesn't have the device. Never found it.
Everything that was localized onto that device was lost.
Okay.
Did y'all see when she said that? Everything that was localized on that device was lost. And she almost smirks. Oh my gosh, y'all. She got away with this over there. She got away with this over there. Imagine how powerful she felt. She felt so powerful, she decided to put out some more articles.
Locate texts prior to April 21.
Yes.
What did you do?
I looked and saw when was the last successful back. I looked into old backups, mostly.
Did you see her there? She realized she got caught and she was catching herself in a lie, okay? So she just told the lady she didn't know when the last backup was on her phone. So if you guys are not following exactly what's going on here, which I'm sure all of y'all are, but she's being asked about her cell phone so they can get pictures and text messages and communication off of it. But, oh, Johnny threw it off the balcony and smashed it and it was never found again. Well, did you back your phone up to anything? No, my laptop or my computer just happened to be full. Okay, these are millionaires. You cannot tell me she is this careless. A lot of us make sure to back up our stuff. We don't want to lose photos of our kids or our family or our grandpas or our papas or text messages or whatever. We back up our stuff and we're just going to the Walmart, you know what I mean, to get some cream cheese for our Alfredo. You can't tell me her stuff was not backed up. But she's sitting here telling this lady she don't know when it was backed up. And then she gets to this point and she was like, my last and then she starts tripping. She's got to figure out how to recover.
I looked into old backups, mostly to see, when I got a new cell phone, what would be the most recent backup onto that phone. So I was curious as to how dated, how old my information that was going to be put onto my new phone was going to be. I ended up having a very hard time getting a new phone established because no one on Johnny's side would give me any of our cell plan info, and I didn't know I had been added to the family plan, so I had no ability to, when I finally got that information, I had no ability to activate a new phone, and so I had to get a new phone and start over from scratch.
So then she goes on to say that she was having a hard time getting a new phone because of Johnny Depp. She blamed that on Johnny Depp when she's literally clearly an adult. She's a millionaire. It's not hard to get a new phone. Matter of fact, you can just send your assistant down there to get you a phone. You know, call them or go down there, or with AT&T, order it online, or, you know, go to T-Mobile, whatever you got. It's not that difficult to get a phone, but then again, she's continuously making herself the victim. The reason why I wanted to watch this was to point out again the difference in her demeanor here, just 4 months after the incident, to talk about the phone situation because, again, Johnny Depp handed over 10 years. Crazy. She handed over none. She managed to blame the reason why she couldn't, seemingly, in my opinion, on Johnny Depp too, because everything is Johnny Depp's fault. Nothing is Amber's fault. Nothing is Amber's fault. It's either the lawyer's fault, it's this fault, it's the fans' fault, it's everybody's fault but Amber's. But then on top of that, she blames it on Johnny Depp throwing it out the window, and then why didn't she have some sort of backup or history or something on her phone? Well, because her computer was too full on storage. You know what I'm saying? It's just way too... Her story, I don't understand how, honestly, anybody ever believed it. It's just too convenient to fit into her narrative. Every single thing is, her phone was smashed, but it was never recovered. Well, how do you know it was smashed? Well, you know what I mean? She started off the conversation with saying he smashed her phone, but his phone wasn't smashed, and it fell 14 stories. She made sure to say that his phone was highly protected. She's already got her story together before she can. I don't know, you guys. It's so unbelievable to watch back. And then when you think about the way that she testified in this trial, and then now she's going for the appeal. I don't blame her for going for the appeal because she's grasping at straws. She did not expect to lose this. She thought she had this in the bag. And I believe in my whole heart, had this not have been televised, even if Johnny Depp won, there was going to still be a huge amount of people that would not believe that he was innocent. We had to see this trial in order to understand it. He did some stuff that he probably ain't proud of, and he's mortified for the world to see now, but it is crucial to his reputation, to his family, that the world sees all of the mess, the good, bad, and the ugly. And because of that, all of us were able to see exactly what went on. But had it not have been televised, I don't know, man. And the last thing that I want to say, and this is my personal opinion, y'all have y'all's opinion. Our opinions are filtered through our experiences. The fact that she threw over his phone and all of his stuff tells me she wasn't scared of him. Do I believe that they were toxic to each other? Good possibility, okay? That is a good possibility. I don't know. Some days I'm on the fence to thinking Johnny Depp is just a pure victim, and other days I'm thinking he probably did some ugly stuff too, especially when he was inebriated. What do y'all think? What do you guys think about the testimony back then? She could have walked away. She got $7 million tax-free, okay? Tax-free. She was in the #1 movie. She was getting more movie roles. She was getting makeup contracts. She got away with it. But she got greedy and she wanted to keep at Johnny Depp, and he got tired of it. And he said, I'm putting my foot down and I'm standing up for myself. And now the truth came out. And she may not ever socially recover from this. It seems like she is starving for attention. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Other than that, I will see y'all on Friday, if not sooner. Make sure you turn on your notification bells, because sometimes things happen and I got to put a video out. If not sooner, but Friday for sure. We're going to be here for the true crime video of the week. I love you guys. Have a great week. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for being here. Talk to you later. Bye.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are